Hey guys, it's your girl Natalie, the one true diamond, coming at you with Hump Day Chit Chat. It is Wednesday, June the 21st. I think this is the first day of summer. Was it yesterday? I think it's well, it don't look summery around here because we're getting rain. And my heart is just broken. Not broken, because all is not lost yet. We have not got a phone call saying we're not coming yet. But I know if it keeps raining, I know they cannot put storage shed up. I'm like, I've been waiting for this all my life, and now we got rain for the past 2 days. We were able to get the concrete flooring down before the rain, but it has been raining for these past 2 days, which is not bad on the flooring because Derek and the guy who actually came and smoothed the concrete out, the concrete man that we have worked for us, he said that the more the rain, him and Derek was talking, I was listening. The more the rain hit it, the harder that concrete's going to get. You know, he said that the concrete had to sit for like a couple of days before you could use it. Excuse me. And it's been a couple of days because he done it on Monday. So he put it down Monday. So it set yesterday, it'll sit today, and then tomorrow morning, hopefully if it's not raining, they'll be able to come and put, the barn, the shed up, or whatever you want to call it, up. So yeah. So I'm just hoping that the rain holds off tomorrow and they don't want to reschedule for another day. And if they do, let it be Friday, okay? Don't try to push it next week, okay? You come the next day if you can't make it, okay? I am just so ready for this barn to get up. I want to get that stuff out of my living room. I'm ready to get my house together. I am just so ready. And while I'm hyped and ready, I need to go ahead on. Let me tell y'all what I did, okay? I know I'm from one subject to the next. In psych class, we learned it as word salad, okay? That's where you can go from. It was called word salad because they would jumble up their conversations. They would jump from one conversation to the next conversation to the next conversation. They didn't stay on one whole conversation all the time. They would jump just like I just did, okay? So theirs will be a little bit more, like I did warn you. Let me tell you what's next. They would go like, the sky is blue and my mom came to see me and my grandma died, and yesterday the cow ran across the street. Stuff like that. I'm just saying. I'm just using hilarious things. But that's how their conversation would be, and it would never be the same topic. It would just jump from place to place. Anywho, okay, I just did that. I'm not making like a mental health, because when I was in nursing school, that is the part I wanted to be, a psych nurse. I don't know why I didn't go into psych. I really do not. It was psych or rehab nursing. And when I got out of school, I decided to go to the nursing home, but I'm like, these people need someone to love them, because a lot of times their families don't come back and see about them. And I just fell in love with nursing home, geriatric nursing. And I was like, because I said, well, that's the next step down from rehab, is the nursing home, geriatrics, pretty much. So I was content with that, and then I decided, nope, I'm going to change. I'm going to do something different. I'm not going to stay in nursing home, because nursing home is hard, and I'm not afraid of hard work, and I think that helped form who I am today. Well, not all the way, but I mean, as far as working and being able to handle any situation thrown at you. And then I got a position in rehab, and I became a rehab nurse, fell in love with traumatic brain injury, which is another like sister or step from psych nursing, I think. And I just got certified in rehab nursing, and I probably would still be a rehab nurse today, because I really do love rehab, if they had not shut down and my needs was not bad, and I did not want to. They shut down the outpatient clinic. Y'all who've been following me a long time, y'all already know the story. They knew they were going to close it for like a year now. For like a year. They didn't tell us. They kept us working for a year in the blind. They blindsided us, okay? And so when they did tell us, they would tell us like, okay, you got this amount of time to find a new job. We'll help you find one within the company. You kept us on the string this long, and you're going to tell us we got this amount of time to find a job. Oh, I was livid with them. And of course, I let them have it in a nice way. I did it in a nice Christian way. And I let them have it. And the one girl, she was so upset. She was heartbroken because she had turned down some jobs. She had just came to work with us. And she turned down some other jobs. And now they're telling her she don't. And her chances was she had just started with the company. And she had no background, nobody she can say, hey, look, I work with you. You know I'm a good worker. Is there a position you can put me in? She didn't have that. And just like I told them, I said, me and the other girl, we don't have to worry. Because we've been in the hospital so long that we've got contacts. We will get a job in the hospital. Easily, we can find us a job because we've been here so long. I said, but her, I'm not going to call people's names. Y'all know that. I said, she turned down jobs to come here. And y'all kept us strung along when that girl could have been working somewhere else. And now you're telling her she's got to try to find another job within the hospital. That's like putting her out to the wolves, like competing for a position. I was just mad with them. I was livid with them. And then they come to find out, guess who had to stay over and run the clinic because everybody else got gone? The other girl, thank God, the doctor who worked with us was taking his clinic because they kept one part of the clinic and she did that part. And they took her with them to do that particular injection clinic. So she got a job, thank God. Then my supervisor, she got a job doing education stuff. Me, I got stuck because oh God, I don't want to say it online just in case somebody knows. Anyway, I got stuck over in the clinic. I ain't gonna tell y'all. I got stuck over in the clinic because you never know who watched your videos. I can't tell y'all what we used to call that woman. Lord help us. But I got stuck in the clinic because she offered me a position at her place. And I don't know if she felt guilty because of my little speech that I wrote to her, but she came in my office one day and offered me a position where she is, and how I got into pre-admission testing, which is like working with anesthesia and surgery department. That's how I got totally in this field here. Now, I do like this too because it's not hard work. It's really not. It's using more of your nursing skills that you have learned along the way in nursing to assess patients, to try to find any issues you think might come up during surgery. We're kind of getting background history information, surgical information, their medications. We're kind of looking at the whole person and just looking at them and saying, okay, maybe their METs, which is their level of functional capacity, is not, we want them above a 4 to have a good outcome to recover from surgery. If you're kind of low on the functional capacity, if you're not doing much and they're doing a major surgery and then you go in the hospital, that takes your strength as well, and then you're already not physically capable of doing some things, that really sets you back and it makes for longer hospital stays. So they want us to target these patients, and not saying they won't have surgery, but saying that we think they need to go through some therapies before or prior to surgery to kind of build up endurance and strength, so those are the kind of things that we are assessing and looking at as nurses, and kind of making recommendations. We're the eyes for the anesthesiologist when they can't lay it on the patient, and then we submit this information to them, and then they make that determination from the things that we have gathered, and also looking in the charts themselves. So it's not a bad job. It's really not, and I like that too. I'm thinking about getting certified in ambulatory surgery, so I'm thinking about that ambulatory care certification, because I think this is where I'll be till I retire. I don't know. I'm also thinking about going back to school, furthering my education. I want to go back and get, right now I have an associate's degree, so I want to go back and get a bachelor's and then my master's. I want to one day, I've always wanted to teach nursing, so in order to teach, I need at least a bachelor's degree to teach LPN students, and I can, associate's degree, I can teach the care partners like CNAs, nursing assistants. I can teach them at that level. I think with an associate's degree, I can teach LPNs, and I think I can teach LPNs with an associate's degree, but with a bachelor's, most definitely, I'm to do the RN students, and a master's is more looked upon, So I would love to actually do that in my elder years, okay? Just go out so I can still have some impact on nursing, so still stay involved with my field. Like some people will retire from a career and do something totally different than what they were doing in all their life, but I think I would stay in nursing. I mean, there's good money in nursing. Now, if I get in on the teaching end or the teaching aspect of it, I'm not going to make as much money as I make floor nursing. That's for sure, because more than likely, I am going to go for a state job, okay? Because I want to retire with the state or the federal government. Now, if I could get me a job working at a VA hospital, I would hop, skip, and jump away from where I am right now, because I still have at least 15 good years in me. I might could squeeze 20 and retire through the federal government, and I'll be set for, I want to say pretty much I'll be set for the rest of my life, however long that may be. I've been working my life then, Mona. I'm saying these things to help someone who might be young and might be thinking about starting a career, okay? Now, one, if you start working with a state job, your pay is not going to be as good as in a private facility, okay? I'm going to tell you that. But looking at it from an older person's perspective, okay? Things that matter now, okay? You want to look at your benefits in the long run. State employees have excellent benefits, okay? Excellent retirement plan with the state. Now, unless they've changed, okay? Unless they've changed since the last time I've looked at it, to retire with the state would be a added benefit, an added bonus. Okay, so that is most definitely what I would do, is look for retirement with the state. Okay, I would look for a state job and just be like, okay, I'll make it. I mean, because money's not everything. You got to look at the final outcome on how are you going to live when you're old enough to retire. And if you're young, you'll be retired in no time. You could retire from a state job, then go work and get you something else in a private place and make you some money then or something. Not saying you're not going to make money with the state. I don't want to mislead you. There is some money to be made, but I look at their pay grade for year. For a state employee that is requiring you to have a BSN, they are making almost half, and it depends on what state you're in as well too, okay? They're making, I'm going to say North Carolina, they're making like half to maybe 3/4 less of what I'm making now. I'm going to say it's just a smidgen over half of what I'm making per year is what they're offering nurses. And I'm like, what? Because I was just looking at jobs one time, like, there's a health department that's right up the street from my house. I could do that. I don't have to drive. And I was looking at all those things, and I'm like, I can't take a half of a year's worth of salary pay cut. Not now, I can't. When I was younger, I probably could have ran with it, but not now. I'm already used to living at this level of income, and that's what I need. So anyway, I'm just saying all this to say that when you're getting ready to go to school, or you want to go to school, and y'all please pick careers where you can get jobs in. So many people pick these careers, and you're not going to look at the statistics. Go and look, do your research. Are there jobs that are readily available in this business or in this degree? And I got to go. I will talk with you guys later. I'm going to do a part 2 so I don't have to cut the video. Bye.